If you wanna jump bail and run through the wall.
What's up, everybody?
We're on our way.
It is time for Seven's Nuts. I'd like to bring up my next guest. Now, I play and work with a band called I don't even know the name of the band. My brain just farted out. Can I have the name of the band? Paradox Engine. Thank you. Sorry, my medicine wore off, so the brain goes with it. So I play with these guys in Paradox Engine, and the bass player Santos Yornay, great bass player. He's available for parties and bar mitzvahs and brisses. He's got very sharp knife set. Santos has a friend, and she's such a wonderful artist. And I said, "Wow, I'd love to have you on the show." And after really looking at her work, I'm so excited to bring her up. Let's have a big hand, please, right now for Rhiannon Mantz. Huh? Come on, and bring your work. Bring your stuff. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's too late for DVDs. I got that up. And you brought your portfolio, right?
Yes.
Hold on a second. Right, hold on. I'm going to switch cameras here because we've got like major technology on. Look at this. Holy cow, huh? Welcome to Seven's Nuts.
Hi.
Where are you? You're here with me.
Camera works.
Like it or not, you're on Seven's Nuts. Everyone forgot to clap.
Right.
Don't worry, I'm going to be getting a new studio audience really soon, so don't worry. Welcome to the show. I'm really excited to have you here. I love your work. I mean, I'm a big, huge Picasso fan. You know, ever since I saw Toy Story where they whack out his face and he goes, "Look, Picasso." Oh yeah. No, actually, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Don't laugh. Talk to me about your artwork. Now, you started drawing when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Give me a little background here.
I started drawing when I was a kid, and you know, just kind of one day, you know, I was 14. I took an art class, and they told me to draw a model of something, and I kind of discovered my talent there.
You do all different kinds of art. What kind? Where did you start? What was your first thing was portraits?
Doing portraits and still lifes, and then I moved on to landscapes, watercolors, things like that. Right now I moved on to photography. I'm doing a lot of photos, but I got into abstract. You know, a few years ago. I think that really was something that I got into because it was like my style, you know. It was like
doing abstract work.
Expressionism.
So when you say abstract, like Picasso was like an abstract kind of guy?
Yeah, abstract,
who were some of the other influences you have?
Monet, Chagall, Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, I love Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, that's a guy lops off an ear and sends it to his girlfriend. Yeah, that's nothing says I love you like cutting off an appendage and FedExing it to a friend, you know what I mean?
It's the best way to express
That's
love.
what I'm going to do the next time. I'm going to start with toes. Because I'm not much of a dancer. Cut off a toe. Do people hire you to do work, or do you do galleries? Where do you show your work?
I've had an art show. I mean, I've showed at like boutiques and like little things like that, or fairs in the park. But no galleries yet. I want to pursue that, but I haven't.
Well, if anyone's listening in, like, you know I have about 12 listeners. Show your work to the studio audience, if that's okay?
Go right ahead. That's fine.
Okay. My viewers are actually seeing your work right now. I'd like you to comment on something. So, for example, when we look at this first thing.
That's taking out my bathroom window. Just,
Yeah?
Yeah.
You bring a camera in the bathroom with you?
Yes. Always. I don't leave the house without it.
Really? You don't leave the room without it?
Or the room.
Wow. Keep it family oriented here. So okay. So that's right out the bathroom window.
Yeah.
I liked it and I thought you actually, when I look at the work, it looks like you shot through a screen. It's really cool.
Yeah, I did.
You literally did shoot
did.
through a screen. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, next thing.
That's
now,
not mine.
That's not yours. Okay.
Something else in Boston.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Let me get rid of the image overlay here. There we go. When we look at this picture, I mean, that's incredible. How did you do that?
Just, you know, photo bucket, things like that. I just does.
Oh, right. You told me, and I find this incredible, that your work, you're not using Photoshop.
No, I don't use Photoshop, not yet.
So you're actually, you don't have it. So you're doing this with Photo Bucket, which is a very primitive kind of...
yeah. It's slowed down my artwork a lot. I probably could do a lot better with Photo Bucket.
But for example, this photo we're looking at, right? This picture we're looking at, this is with... What are we looking at here exactly?
We're looking at, it's a cornfield, I believe. I was going to a Native American powwow.
That's a cornfield?
Yeah, it was like a small one in Queens, and I just took a picture of it, and I mirrored the image, and I started dragging, the sky and the clouds to form the shape of the image.
I don't see any corn in there, but I love it. Whatever it is I love it. Corn. Now, what are you doing this with? Is that with charcoal or pencil?
No, it's just pencil. I just, the thing about that, though, is just I draw it, and I don't really take pencil off the paper. It's all kind of one thing.
So it never stops.
Like, yeah, it's just like a fast.
So how long does it take you to do something like that?
That? A few seconds.
You did that literally in a few seconds?
I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah. It's very spontaneous. It's just the movement of my hand.
I always tell the artists that I draw birds. You know what I mean? It's just like a very lazy W, and you get a bird. But that's beautiful work.
Thank you.
It's so funny. It's like you did that in a few seconds. After you drop dead, that'll sell for $2.4 million, and Lars Ulrich will buy it.
It's kind of depressing.
You won't. Is that depressing? I didn't feel depressed after
well,
looking
if I'm not making the money, then I guess it sucks.
All right. Well, then I guess we got to figure out a way to do it while you're alive.
Oh yes.
Either that, or I could just kill you, and then we can resuscitate you. Get the money, and then we can bring you back.
Yeah, I'm not much of a daredevil. I don't want to die and people got to.
Okay, now look at this one. This is great. What about this?
It's just pastel and chalk.
That's like you got like an alien thing going on now. We talked about this a little bit in the pre-interview. You got a thing for aliens.
Yes.
I'm an alien.
Me too.
Are you?
Absolutely.
What planet do you think you're from?
I wouldn't remember.
Really? I do. I'm from Uranus.
Ha ha ha.
I'm just kidding. Everyone laughs at that. There's a bunch of aliens who are watching the show right now over the ether going, yeah, they think that's funny. We're from Uranus. Okay. Oh.
That is me.
That's you. No, by the way, did you see what we did with the artwork?
No.
You didn't see it?
What are you talking about?
You're killing me. Look. This is G-Man, and G-Man's out of control. Watch this. Let's see. Look.
What is that?
That's you.
Me.
Look. We always do. G-Man does all crazy artwork for all of this. Look at that. You see that?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Isn't that cool? I'm conducting Tommy and you, and I'm conducting you painting. But you would probably crack me in the head with a pastel or something.
Yeah, I'm not violent.
You took this photo yourself?
Yes.
So actually, you must, let me see, you have long arms? No, they're not overly long or anything.
No, they're normal.
They're not like gorilla length or anything like that.
They're normal.
Okay. But I notice you play a lot with, you turn your photos into art.
Yeah.
This is a really cool picture. Alanis Morissette would probably love something like that. Like that's very modern-y kind of stuff. Don't give me a dirty look. I like Alanis.
I like her too.
I'll call
I
your
like that
manager.
one song.
Which one? The one from
the angry one?
Oh, I like that. My favorite Alanis Morissette is after, what's that movie with, what's his name, who married Elvis's daughter? Nicolas Cage movie, City of Angels. I love that song she does afterward. That song at the end of that. That's a great song.
Yeah, that is.
Now, what is this?
This again at the powwow.
The powwow. What is it? It's either a speakers. They're
yeah,
powwowing. They're powwowing with powered amps.
Yeah, it was awesome. They were doing a dance contest. It was,
so you took the photo and then you play with it in Photo Bucket.
Yeah, I just tinted the color and.
To me, that's great, man. That's beautiful art. Now, this. Remember, I was talking to you about this. This is crazy. Tell everybody what that is.
It's a picture of a couple trees.
Isn't that incredible? That's incredible, man. Yeah. How can you turn a couple of trees into a Fabergé egg? That's what it looks like to me, like one of those $2 million
That's cool.
Eggs. I mean, that's incredible work.
I honestly, when I look at it, I see it like someone's mind, what their mind is like.
That's crazy stuff. This is unbelievable.
Santos is in there.
Santos is in there? Santos Jeunet? Is that his mouth?
No, he's on the edge of the photo. Just his nose.
Oh, I see him right there.
Yeah.
Oh, on the right side you can see him. That's some nose. You're not going to miss that. Just kidding, Santos.
I like him in the shot.
I do too. And you know what? I didn't even notice it. I thought he was part of the building.
That's my friend Lanka. She's a performance artist.
So she's in, is that her there?
Yeah, she's touring.
So she's in the bottom left.
Doing something.
Well, you took this photo.
Yeah.
And then you played with it.
Yeah, I did.
It's incredible. The fact that you're doing this in Photo Bucket and stuff like that, I don't know if I want to give you Photoshop, because I think with the limited tools, I think you're doing such amazing work. I mean, it's beautiful. Now this one, I love this. You took a picture of a statue?
Yeah, I was in a Boston museum and I took a picture of the statue, and one day I came across the photo and I just started messing with it. I pixelated it. And
the first thing I notice after I see how well you changed it is what an excellent, she shapes very well, that statue.
Yeah.
I always love how they get that close shape. I think they do that. Now this is really interesting, because I said on the outside is you colorized, you decolored it, it looks like. How did you do this one?
I took the color out of it and I darkened it. I tried to make it look like
It's incredible.
Yeah.
To me, that's beautiful.
There's like a bluish tint in there, and then it's going into a rose garden.
Right.
And that's at Old Westbury Garden.
To me, I look at this and I say, I can't believe this isn't hanging in Lars Ulrich's $3 million painting collection.
If you want to buy some, I would love that.
Yeah, well, Lars, if you're watching, please, stop saying nasty stuff about people and suing people for music and come buy a painting. Look at that. Yeah, that's incredible. Look how that is just, the work and the detail is just phenomenal. How long does it take you to do something like this?
Probably 20 minutes.
No. You didn't do this in 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably less.
Do you do a lot of blow or something before you paint?
I drink a lot of coffee.
You drink a lot of coffee? And you seem so mellow, too. You're like a very laid-back kind of person.
That's right.
So what happens is you get alone in the room with the paints. Is that paint?
No, it's like chalk and pastel, and yeah, that's it, and a lot of smudging.
That's 20 minutes?
Less, probably.
Yeah, you see, you're not really old enough to realize you have to lie about this shit and say that you took like 8 months. And,
no.
And you know what I mean? And
like,
while you were doing it, you survived cancer. Like, you have to make up like tons of shit.
That just it just pours out of me. I don't know.
That pours out of you.
That's nothing.
Wow. If I see something like that, I want to cut my fingers off and mail them to nobody. That's incredible. Okay, this next one. Again, this is my favorite picture, I think, of them all. Yeah. I mean...
I did that when I was 14. It was like my third watercolor painting.
Do you still have this?
Yeah, I brought it with me.
So when I get rich, I can purchase this?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I love it.
I probably wouldn't even charge you that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Barter.
We can. I'm really good at making out and stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm just
me, not so much.
Don't throw up. It's okay. Don't tell me this took 20 minutes.
No,
I wouldn't
actually,
believe it.
that was kind of challenging. I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted. I kind of like, I did it. It didn't look anything like that. And then about 2 years later, I came back to it after my style had developed, I guess, and I just, bam.
It's probably my second favorite. I mean, it's incredible. So if you were to take this painting, I'm sure this is probably like the dumbest question. Say, for example, if you were to pick 2 artists' greatest paintings and put it in between, who would those 2 artists be?
Probably Basquiat.
Basquiat?
Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Yeah, and Van Gogh.
I have like this, I know it seems weird because I asked you to be on the show before I saw any of your work, but I seem to have a really good sense, like a sixth sense for talent. And after seeing my talent, you're probably going to go home and bash yourself in the face and tie up your hands for a while. But I mean, to me, I look at this work and I go, I can't believe that you're not discovered yet or you're not famous yet, because the work is spectacular. Again, now you said this was a collage?
Yeah, a collage of photos that I took out my bathroom window.
This is absurd. I probably want to purchase this one too.